Hey everyone, once again, Alley Cat here, and today I want to do some video content on how I buy in bulk and kind of save money. Now, this in particular is my swamp water that I'm going to be showing you. This is what it looks like when I prep it. So I would just dump this in some water and mix it up, and this would be my swamp water 2.0. So what's all inside of here? If you haven't seen my videos before about it, this is a mix of my original swamp water mix that I used to doctor with different things like a BCAAs that had a good flavor because sometimes reds and greens aren't always tasty. However, Peacock Max, they really did a good job at revamping the flavor. So it doesn't need as much doctoring anymore. So it just regular regular stuff. So some of the stuff that was in my original swamp water, I always started with the Peacock Max with their collagen. And I do buy this in bulk. It costs me a little over $16 a bottle when I buy 12 at a time. So this is one way I save money. Now, normally it's like 24 or something, I think $25. I'm not sure. I have to go look it up again. I know I mentioned it in one of my videos prior. I went through pricing through a lot of these things so you guys would know. And that is uh, one of the things that I have always worried about in this health journey of mine is that supplements are so expensive. And how am I going to get supplements into my life when I am kind of cheap? I will let you know. I'm kind of cheap, but I find a way to make it work. A lot of places, if you look, they'll have, if you find a supplement that you like that you want to take every day, a lot of times you can find on their main website ways that you can wholesale or buy in bulk or something so you can save money. And even though you're paying a lot of money up front for, 12 bottles of this, which is really only a 6 month supply for me because I am making swamp water for two people in my house. I always give some to my husband as well, make some for him. And so I do buy these in bulk. I have like three left of the beet powder, which looks like this. This is the beet powder. This is part of my original swamp water mix. And so I'm gonna have to order this one next, the soonest. So I only got really like a month and a half, like 6 to 8 weeks left of this one, maybe. This one has like 35 servings or 40 servings in it, so it might last me, 2 more months. Not sure. I know I have like a bunch of these left. This is the last one that I ordered. I think I have at least 8 containers of these currently. But really, I'm going through 2 a month, so that's only like 4 months. And I know I have at least 5 of these left right now, and this is the reds and greens that they make. And so those are the first three things that you can kind of see them at the top, the reds and greens right there. And the collagen's kind of white, so it's kind of layered. It's like a little, you make those sand arts before. It's kind of what it looks like. But then I found this wellness shot, but it had turmeric in it. And I am not a fan of turmeric. I don't really like the flavor, don't like the taste. So I said there has to be a way that I was looking on the micro ingredients and what they have on their website. And I found a lot of the stuff that they have, they also make in powder form. So the things that were in that wellness shot, I could get in a powder form, kind of make it on my own. So, but the problem was, if you saw that video, was that there's just these teeny tiny little 4 ounce bags of like the tart cherry and the elderberry. And I needed more, and buying those little bags, that was only going to last me a week, the little bags of the tart cherry. Because I'm using 2 scoops of the tart cherry in the mix. And the elderberry, I only used 1 scoop. It would have lasted a little bit longer, but still those little 4 ounce bags, I really wasn't interested in continually purchasing little itty bitty bags. So I contacted Micro Ingredients directly to see if they have like wholesale. And that's another thing you do. If you don't see it on their site, contact them. They usually have a contact email. Let them know. So I did something. And I posted about it. No, the cayenne from Micro Ingredients, the cayenne that goes into the wellness shot to make it spicy, that comes in a big enough bag. This 6 pound bag is gonna last me a while. I've been doing it for over 2 months, and let's see, we're about right here in the bag. So it's still gonna last quite a while. There's still a lot of cayenne, and there's only like an eighth of a teaspoon that I use in this. That's about as big. About an eighth of a teaspoon is what you're using for a serving for this. So, but the other ones that were in just little bags, I found a solution. Like I said, I emailed them directly. They only sold the bulk powder in like drum size or like in multiple bags, and I didn't want to do the multiple bags because I'm not like trying to resell it. This is just personal use. I might make some things like this up for like friends and family if they want to try it and have fun with it. I kind of like watching people's reactions because the cayenne and the sweetness together, the cayenne's a slap in the face for the spice, but it's also really, really sweet back behind it, and it tastes really good. Um, so I like watching people's reactions when they drink it. I usually ask them if they like spicy things before I even offer if they want to try it. But anyway, so I contacted Micro Ingredients, and since they only sold them in like 100 bags or more for wholesale or a 25 kilogram drum, uh, they thought they have a sister company that I bought this through, and they don't really have a website. I can't really promote them. And then I also bought these 5 gallon food safe buckets and bags, and also like the silicone packets so that I can keep everything fresh and safe. And then I'm going to be I'm not going to be taking from the buckets every week. I have the old collagen containers that are empty that I've washed out with vinegar and water to keep them kind of sterilized, let them dry thoroughly. So I'll fill these up, and then these will be out where I do my prep in the kitchen. But until then, I just kind of want to show you guys what 10 kilograms of tart cherry looks like. So this is a 5 gallon bucket, and it's pretty full. The other ones I only got 5 kilograms of because the tart cherry is the one I use the most of. So I'm using 2 scoops. I'm using double the amount of tart cherry as I am the elderberry. So I got 10 kilograms of the tart cherry. And it did come in a big old box. I took a picture of it and shared it before. But I kind of want to show you what I had to go through to prep them. And I haven't opened all of them yet because I haven't needed the ginger and I haven't needed the elderberry yet. So those ones I haven't opened and really gotten into. That's why I have the 2 empty containers here still. So this did cost me a pretty penny. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this is probably what I'm estimating by my numbers, at least 2 years of supplements, I'm hoping. So if it keeps that long, unless I start giving out to friends and family. So this is the elderberry. I haven't gotten it out of the bag yet, so I can kind of show you how it came packaged. So this is what it kind of looks like packaged. I haven't opened this one up yet and changed out the bags and everything, but that's the elderberry. This is 5 kilograms. And I'm just kind of preserving it. Now these food safe buckets and containers are going to keep a lot of moisture and air out with the silicone packets, so I don't have to worry about that as much. But I mean, with supplements, you want to worry about light and you want to worry about moisture. So you want to store in a cool, dry place. Make sure in case there is moisture in the air, because living in a state where we have really harsh winters and really hot summers, we have a lot of going back and forth temperature wise, and there's not much I can do about controlling humidity as it goes up and down throughout the year. So that's why I got the silicone packets to dump in these buckets as well, so it keeps them dry. And this will help, keeping them in the bucket will help keep light off of them as well. So they hopefully won't lose much nutritional value throughout the year or two that I have them. And that's the lid for the tart cherry there. So another thing that goes into that mix is lemon and ginger. I know I have not opened up the ginger yet. I mean, it did come in boxes and I did put them in these containers, but I haven't opened all of the bags and dumped them out into separate storage bags and everything. Okay, so this is the lemon, which I have kind of opened up, but I am keeping it in its original bag, the lemon powder, because it came in a nice foil bag and not just the plastic like you saw the elderberry how it came. So this is a lemon powder. This is what 5 kilograms, about a little bit less, because this is what the lemon powder looks like. And this is a nice bag. It's going to keep it dark. It's going to make sure that it stays in good condition. So I am just going to double bag it into one of the other bags that I have. And I don't know if you can see, I have that silicone packet in there. And I have it in the bucket as well to keep moisture out. So that's the lemon. That also is what goes in the swamp water. And then we just have the ginger, and I can show you what 5 kilograms of ginger looks like. So altogether, this costed me about $1,043.70 altogether. And that's a lot of money. But when you think about 4 ounces of the tart cherry going through that a week, and I think that was the most expensive one. Ooh, I love the smell of ginger. Oh, it just smells good opening this bag. And like I said, I have the little silicone packets that I bought off of Amazon, and I got these buckets off of Amazon. The lids actually came from Walmart because I didn't know these buckets didn't come with lids. And Walmart is quicker than Amazon, and I wanted to get them away from the light as soon as possible, so I ordered the lids from Walmart, and they still work. So let me kind of show you what the 5 kilograms of ginger looks like, and it smells so good. Smells so good. But yes, it does cost a lot of money up front to buy in bulk, but in reality, this is going to last me so long compared to spending an average of $19 to $25 per little bag of them. And if I was going through the little bags a little bag of tart cherry every week, I mean, that's like that's like $100 a month. So for what I would have paid just in having the tart cherry in the bags, I got everything I need for the powders, at least. And that was just the powders. Like I said, like the other stuff, like the collagen and the reds and the greens, I buy them from Peacock Max. These powders are kind of from, it's from a sister company of Micro Ingredients. And like I said, they don't have a website. I asked them if they wanted me to promote anything, and they said no. So that's where it's at. And I wanted to show you guys how I save money by buying in bulk. And I know you think $1,000 is a lot of money, but like I said, this is everything I need. And now I have it on hand. I don't have to worry about, is Amazon going to be able to get it to me? Oh no, I'm running low. I can actually see where I'm at, and when I need to get more, I have plenty of time to order. And that is the same with the Peacock Max when I buy them in boxes of 12, like the reds and the greens, and the collagen, and the beet powder. It saves me a lot of money to buy in bulk, even though, you're looking at about, I think it's around $400 some for like 12 of these collagen. I'm not sure, but I mean, it ends up being about $16.06 per bottle, if I'm remembering correctly, but a little bit above $16 a bottle compared to paying full price of $24, $25 every month. And it's on hand. I know when I'm down to just 2 more bottles, which I will be in the beet powder soon. I know it's time to order so that I know I'll have it on hand and in stock at my house when I need it. And I don't have to worry about shipping if I order well in advance. I do the same thing for my protein powders, just so you know. But we'll save that for another video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I don't think, I don't know if, I mean, I had to like talk to the company to actually get this in particular, all these powders that I have in these buckets. So it took a little bit of coercing, but sometimes that's what you need to save yourself money in the long run. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday and a happy new year, and I wish you all the best.